Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of Bossman, where we go for all the collection logs from all the bosses in the game. First things first, we got some maintenance to do. HK Baller won the main hand Armadillo crossbow giveaway, so here I am trading it over to him. As a reminder, whenever I complete a log, there will be a giveaway associated with the last item from the log. So if I complete a log, there will be a pinned comment down below. You can reply to that pinned comment with your RSN. And as long as you're subscribed to the channel, you will be entered into the giveaway. So it's that time again. We are starting off a new boss. We have to do the Dagannoth Kings, which were graphically updated since the last time I went, so I might not recognize which one is which. But if we go here, we have the 3 pets, the Prime Hatchling, the Rex Hatchling, and the Supreme Hatchling, which we got in our first about 3000 KC, which was really lucky. So we need to get the 4 rings, the Mud Battle Staff, the Dragon Hatchet, and the Circle. So hopefully we are able to get this relatively quickly. I believe the rarest item on here is 1 in 256, so I would say by the time we're 4000 KC, we should be done. And it'll knock off a lot of easy items for us. So in terms of my gear setup, I have mostly hybrid gear on except for weapon, plate body, and legs, and I brought all tier or 2-handed weapons, and I'll just swap between the 3 of them, have them lined up so I can click them pretty easily. And we have the Fremnik Sea Boots 4, which allows the bones to be noted, which will be really helpful. I also use a Ripper Demon just to help with my damage a little bit. If it's not that good, I'll probably switch over to a legendary pet to help with the looting. But let's see. So we step through the portal. We get to here, do a custom session, and the fastest. Oh, also the aura we're using is Penance. We went to a custom session. The aura we're using is Penance because you can't really use a DPS aura, and this will help us have longer trips. The first time they all spawn at once, so it can be a little harrowing at first. Go to Supreme. Now we put on our mage gear and knock down Rex. Now we put our range gear on and we put down Prime. And that's basically how we're going to be doing it all the way through. And we should have more adrenaline now for the next rotation. There we go, the first item. Dragon Hatchet. Only took me 150 kills. So we finished up our first hour here, and let's look at our kills. So for DKs, we got just over 200, so 206, I believe, because we were at 2907 before. And unfortunately, we did not get that lucky. The Dragon Hatchets dropped from all the DKs, so 1 in 128. And each DK has a 1 in 64 chance to drop one of their 2 uniques. So unfortunately for us, we didn't get any of those, which is very rare. Hatchet number 2. Oh, it finally happened. I got a Mud Battle Staff. Only took about 750 KC to get my first ring. We got the Zerker ring. So 3 of the drops down and 4 to go. So we got another Mud Battle Staff. We seem to be on the duplicate train, as that's our 3rd one. And the Circle. Luckily for you guys, it didn't end on this, because if it had ended on the Circle, it would have been like 30k to give away. I think I'm just going to give away a hatchet regardless. All the other drops are like under 100k. So maybe I'll give away a hatchet and the final item. I think that sounds the best. Sears ring, we are done with Prime. I feel like I should still kill him, but like, I focus on the others now. Warriors ring, 1 more ring to go. So I'm an idiot and didn't realize that I was actually recording when I was killing the DKs. So when I turned on my recording, or when I thought I turned on my recording for the final drop in the log, I accidentally turned off my recording. So I only have the 1 frame where I got the drop before the recording swap. So here it is. So that's the DK's log done. We picked up 9 items here in this, what was essentially 45 minutes. In comparison to yesterday, where we did 4 hours and we caught, I think, 7 items. Let's look at the log. Yeah, we were 38:16 and we were 29:07 when it started, so that was 909 kills. Now, because the Archer's Ring, which was the last item I got, is extremely low, I'm going to also give away a hatchet part of the giveaway, which is about 2.9 mil. So the total giveaway is basically 3 mil for the Archer's Ring and the hatchet. Picked up a total of 16 items. Basically drop rate on the hatchet, but not drop rate on the other items. So that was a quick one that I just wanted to bang out in a day, basically. So let's move on to the next thing. Good race, Denny. Got myself a crest. I'm 50 kills away from another threshold, so like 1 more hour. And there goes our 1200th Hellweir kill. And we now have a 1 in 500 drop rate in normal mode and a 1 in 250 drop rate in hard mode. I've decided to stay here at least for the next one. Maybe if we don't get it in this 400 kill stretch. Not bad. I think that's like my 6th orb. Well, that's orb number 7. Yes! Ooh, got the pet and the title. Oh ho ho! Ooh yeah, every item from this collection is done. I should get out of here before I get killed by the next spawn. And yeah, as said by Denny here, it's going to be a 25 mil giveaway for this one as we finished a log on pet. And look at that. So we got 4 crests, 5 wands, 7 orbs. I'm going to go into rune metrics now and get all the loot from our Hellweir drops and see what we have. So we have all the Hellweir loot in the inventory here, and let's add it in. And it was 437 mil. There's also some coin drops, but I wasn't keeping track of those. So we have the crest, which is almost 100 mil. Just the rare drops alone are like half of it. And then the Lantidimes, 100 mil in Lantidimes, wow. So overall, a pretty good boss for money. Let's assume that we took, what is it, 50 kills per hour on average. Which would mean we did 23 hours of normal mode and then 5 hours of hard mode. So we did 28 hours in total at 437 mil. Divided by 28 is 15.6 mil in drops. And I think we were pretty close to drop weight. We probably should have got 1 more crest and 1 less orb, and then we would have been on drop rate. So it was really like 450 with drop rate. But 15 mil per hour is good. Duplicate Verax plate skirt. Thorax plate body. I think I already have that. Yeah, that was my 4th one. Definitely already had it. At least that's money. Got a Carol's crossbow. Aram's robe skirt. Is that new? It feels new, but I've been disappointed before. It's not new. Aram's is done. What am I even thinking about? This isn't new. I think I'm done Aram's. Why do every Aram's item, I'm like, oh, that could be new, but no, I'm done Aram's. That's my 2nd wand. Mother frigger. Another duplicate. This is gonna be a pattern for a while. Yes! Ah! Linza's curious. 1 more Linza piece. So Jagex recently made a change where T92 armors take considerably less to charge for both mage and range, and it essentially is the exact same cost as Virtus per hour at current prices. So we are going to go ahead and upgrade to T92 armor. So our Draconic Energies bought 172 mil. We also need to get 72 Tectonic Energy to go here. So if we look, we can make a robe top with 3 stones of binding and 2 stones of binding. Now, what we're going to do next is unlock the Dragonkin Forge so we can turn our Virtus robe top and robe legs into the correct items. So we're now at the Essence location, and we are going to make Phraselis Essence Magic. Yes, we want 5 Essence for that. Yep. We now have 8 Essence. I wonder if this is profit to make. Probably is. Let's test it with the Batman mask to see if it's profit. People are lazy, I know that much. I'm also lazy. So we do this, and we are going to get 2 Essence from the mask. So 7.5 mil each. Can I buy a mask for under 15 mil? Probably not. I can't. I just made 5 mil. And you can see I got 7.5 mil, and that costs 10 mil. So let's make the Tectonic robe top, the Tectonic robe bottom. Then we are going to go to Dunge. So I need to get my kinship and get that Chaotic Remnant. 93k tokens. Now let's imbue here. Make the Elite Tectonic robe top. Imbue here and make the Elite Tectonic robe bottom. Oh, it's only 700. What am I saying? Oh, 720. As with every episode now, I'll give you a little bit of a background update on Solak as we've been getting better and better. There are a couple changes we made this episode. First of all, we all bring a Trim Masterwork helm as well, because we figured out with only the chest and legs, there was about a 0.5% chance of splashing on the core. So that doesn't work out very well for when we're trying to one cycle. And now that we have this enhanced setup and we've had a lot more time practicing on the core, we've been getting one cycles about 50% of the time, I would say. And when we don't get the one cycle, it's incredibly close, like 10 to 15k left. So I can easily see right there how much better we are. Also, once we had some practice in a larger team, we've moved to no realming the final phase. It basically means that instead of me as the base tank going into the realm to tag all of the shadows and make sure that Solak doesn't die, instead we are all staying outside and we are all doing our Zerk rotation the same as we would on the core. And we've only failed 1 kill with this so far, but that was because it was a trio and I was new to it, so I completely messed up my barge. Apart from that, we've been able to hold on to the kills, and it knocks off like 30 seconds off the kill. So it's really nice for getting a new PR, which we got a really fast one here. At least fast for us. But without further ado, let's get into the drops from this episode. I think we're doing another hour. I got an effigy. Oh! Yes! There we go. That's what, offhand? What's that, like 160 mil split? And that's going to do it for today's episode of Bossman. Usually, because this episode is a multiple of 3, I would be doing a price check at the end of it. But seeing as we're actually behind on the content, as this should have been uploaded a week ago, but it wasn't, I'm unable to actually do an accurate price check to reflect what it is at episode 9. So episode 10 is going to come relatively quickly, and there will be no price check this episode, but instead it'll be during episode 10, which will come out relatively soon, and that one will be up to date. But that doesn't mean you don't get slides. As you just saw, we ended up getting 2 Solak splits this episode over about 70 kills, but unfortunately we weren't able to add any personals to the log, and I'm starting to get a little concerned as it's been 200 kills and we've yet to add something to the log. So hopefully this doesn't take us a couple thousand. In terms of Hellweir and DKs, we were able to finish off 2 of these logs. So giveaway comment will be down below. Make sure you reply to that if you want to participate. The Hellweir giveaway will be 25 mil, while the DK's giveaway will be the Archer's Ring and a Dragon Hatchet. So small, but still something for you guys to look forward to. And then finally, the ender of most episodes is the Barrow Slide. We picked up our 4th Linza piece, that Linza Curious, and all we need now is the shield. And once we get that shield, we can avoid killing Linza, and it's going to make the grind for the final 6 Barrows items considerably nicer. Hopefully we don't go as dry as Settled did on the last piece. Rip for that Guffin, chain skirt, and chestplate. But that's going to do it for us today. Hope you enjoyed the episode and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good day.